Open Rights Group has signed, together with another 74 between civil society organizations, legal experts, data protection experts, lawyers and academics, an open letter asking the Select Committee for Science, Innovation and Technology to open an inquiry into the failure of the Information Commissioner Office to uphold information rights in the public interest. Statistics shows that following the adoption of a new policy by the Information Commissioner Office, there has been a drop in enforcement action and enforcement of data protection law. Statistics also shows that following the adoption of this policy, the public has been filing more complaints against public organizations, lamenting the way their data is being used by government and other public sector bodies. This suggests that the policy isn't working. The real-world consequences of this policy becomes even more evident in face of the response of the Information Commissioner to the Afghan data breach. The Afghan data breach is arguably the most egregious data breach that has ever occurred in the United Kingdom, and is one that could have easily been avoided if baseline cybersecurity and information security practices were used. The breach came out of members of the Ministry of Defense putting email addresses in the copy of an email rather than in the blind copy, or in officials sharing data about individuals using Excel spreadsheets instead of more secure platforms. Despite the severity of the incident and the negligence shown by the Ministry of Defense, the Information Commissioner Office decided not to take any enforcement action and has indeed decided not even to open a formal investigation into the matter. The Information Commissioner Office justified the decision not to open a formal investigation about the data breach, arguing that it would have required too much resources to be allocated to the case in order to be conducted. However, a Freedom of Information request has revealed that the Information Commissioner never calculated or estimated the amount of resources that would have been needed to carry out this investigation before taking the decision not to pursue the investigation based on resource allocation. Enforcement of data protection law by the Information Commissioner Office has collapsed in general. However, the Afghan data breach is the final straw. If a data breach that has possibly resulted in the death of up to 49 people and was caused by obvious negligence by the Ministry of Defense was not a reason good enough for the Information Commissioner to get involved and to use its enforcement powers, then what will they investigate? This is why we at Open Rights Group, together with other 74 between civil society organizations, legal experts, data protection practitioners, and academics, are asking the Select Committee for Science, Innovation and Technology to open an inquiry into the performance of the Information Commissioner Office and look at the root causes as to why the Information Commissioner is failing to uphold information rights in the public interest.